Not sure what's going on with my brain. Hi, my name is Sadie Schertzer, and I help motivated individuals access their authentic voices to communicate with clarity and confidence in their personal and professional lives. So this person starts out by framing their concern as a potential mental health issue. They say they're not really sure what's going on, but here's their best guesses. They can't find the desire to do anything, but at the same time, they do. Like they'll start doing something, like a game that they want to play or something that they used to like to do, but then eventually the desire to play that game just vanishes. Same goes with other hobbies. I'll get the desire to draw from watching someone else, and I plan on drawing too, but by the time I have the chance to, the feeling vanishes again. Also worth mentioning is that I get this desire way more often when I'm doing something I don't like when I'm outside buying groceries or work, so tasks or chores. The result is me not really doing anything with my spare time. They mentioned that they've been doom scrolling quite a bit and they've been sleeping to the point where they have headaches from sleeping too much. Is there any way to fix this at all? Is there any way to fix the situation? Should I force myself just to do said activities regardless? Yes, there is a way to fix this, and it doesn't have to look like simply forcing yourself to do something. In the world that we live in today, with all the distractions, it's incredibly easy to get overstimulated. We can go from our phones to a TV to a conversation. We could be in public transport, or we could be driving in our car, listening to the radio. There's sounds and people and smells, and I can even hear sounds in my apartment building now. And so it's very easy to constantly feel overstimulated. At the end of the day, when we're looking forward to doing something we enjoy, like playing a game, we may not even realize how overstimulated we've gotten throughout the day. And that overstimulation will not just go away on its own. It's almost like hunger. We will continue to be hungry until we feed ourselves. It doesn't just go away. At least for me, it doesn't. The overstimulation will continue to take up space in our energy until we address it. So, what are the ways we address it? There's lots of different ways. There's no one size fits all. I encourage meditation, journaling, any sort of fitness practice, even just going for a brisk walk. Speaking with friends can be good, but again, a lot of times overstimulation is about too much interaction with the outside world. And sometimes it's very nice just to come inside ourselves and calm ourselves. I know that a lot of people struggle with meditation, and I just want to identify as somebody who also struggles with meditation. I love doing things. I love interacting with people and participating in activities. It's very hard to quiet myself. It feels almost counterintuitive in that the moments in life where I have the most going on are the moments when I need meditation or some sort of quiet time the most. Because in order to tap into that energy that allows us to do all these different things, we also need to nurture that calming, peaceful energy inside us. We need to come back into ourselves and remember who we are. What's interesting here is that this person doesn't mention that they're failing at doing the chores and tasks that we all need to do as humans to stay alive, like going grocery shopping or cleaning our homes. So I would dig into that a little bit more too, and I would ask some questions. Are you able to do these things, even though that feeling arises like you're not enjoying it or it feels like a task? Are you still able to do those things? And I would try to pinpoint what the difference is, even if it's slight, between the feeling that arises when they're doing chores or tasks and the feeling that they've mentioned, which arises when they're doing something that should be fun, but it also feels laborious. And I also might dig a little bit more into what their other hobbies are. Perhaps they've gotten to a season in their life where playing games is just not as fulfilling as it used to be. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that they have to leave games altogether, but maybe if they spent 10 hours a week playing games before, they drop it down to 6 hours a week and fill those other 4 hours with a new activity or something they've always wanted to try. And that may shift their psyche a little bit because the newness of something brings along challenges and it lights up some neurons in our brain that aren't always lit up with something that we've been doing for quite a while. And of course, if there is excess sleeping involved and potential malnutrition, it's also worth speaking with a mental health expert, with a licensed practicing doctor, and we might explore that as well. Anyone else is struggling with mental health and they'd just like to have a chat with somebody, I would love to talk with you. You can reach out to me at theclarityexchange@gmail.com. And for everyone else who's feeling in a little bit of a slump, remember to give yourself grace and to be compassionate with yourself. In some parts of the world right now, it is dark outside, it's winter, and seasonal depression is a very real thing. And remember to connect with people who bring you joy and happiness, and also to take some time to cultivate joy and happiness within yourself. See you soon.